Hello, Active here on the Sage channel. It is Sleep, Art, Game, and Eat. And today, I'm going to be crashing into the large Orion colony station that I got over there. And to crash into it, I have these ships here. I probably won't use the one in the background. These are both the Mongrel Destroyers that I've built. The one in the background is my original version of it. There should be an annotation on the screen if you'd like to see that. It's full tour, and then I have the heavy armor one here that I recently went through and basically replaced the whole outer shell with heavy armor and a few other little tweaks here and there. Anyway, what I'm basically going to do is hop in this and really quickly go ahead and smash it into the large station over there. And hopefully, if we're lucky, there won't be too much lag, and even more so, if we're really lucky, we won't clip through it. Because currently there's a small issue with the game where basically when large objects collide with each other, especially it seems between a ship and a station, there is a small issue where they just end up clipping through each other without actually colliding and causing damage. Anyway, here we go. Get in our nice big ship. I think we're far enough out that we should be at a decent speed. Oh, I'll back it up some, and then at full speed I'll definitely ram into it. Alrighty, here we go. I got us at a far enough distance. I got us accelerating now. And even though this ship is a lot bulkier now with the heavy armor, it seems, and a bit sluggish, it still seems to maneuver pretty well, especially on turning. I did add a few more gyroscopes. And we should be on target for a nice collision here, actually. Hopefully we don't just clip through it. And I think right about now, we're at a decent enough speed. I'm going to disable our inertial dampeners and just tilt the ship. That way we collide with the side, and it should be a pretty damn good impact if we're lucky here. And I'd say, yeah, this will be good. Hopefully we just don't go through it. And oh, we hit the other side. There's a nice impact, though. We did do some damage there. If we're lucky, the top will spin over and collide on the other side there. Come on. Oh, we've slowed up a bit. Oh, we're clipping through it now. Ruh-roh. Yeah, you can see it there. Frame rate is dying like crazy. Oh my god. Well, this could be bad. Okay. I can't even zoom out far enough to see everything that's happening. Jesus. Okay, now we're being flung and spun up about it. We might actually hit the asteroid too. I don't think we can even clip through asteroids, so that'll stop us. Then the whole ship will basically be stuck there, clipping through it if that does happen. Yep, there's the impact on the asteroid. So now we've stopped. Oh god, what's happened? Okay, my camera's actually upside down that whole time. Oh, hi, me. I don't need to see me close up like that, game. There we go. So basically, yeah, that's pretty confusing is what's just happened. The poor frame rate, I'm sorry about that. There doesn't seem to be any way to improve that currently. It looks like we basically hit the side, went through it, and basically a single point basically registered as actually hitting, so we rotated around that point until we hit the asteroid. And now we seem to be out of it. Let's turn on our inertial dampers here. You can see all the engines inside the broken open area of the ship beginning to fire and try to stabilize the wreckage. Actually, it looks like we're pretty stable now. We're not moving. Our power usage is pretty low. Let's actually get out of the ship. Oh! Okay. Well, it seems, yeah, the very front of the ship where I was just standing was perfectly fine for not being affected by gravity or anything, but yeah, as I come this way, you can see our gravity thing in the bottom right is being twisted and contorted all over the place. Yeah, because of gravity generated from a large ship, or at least station. And we're actually getting some funkiness here. You can see I'm sort of like jumping forward little bit by little bit. This is a hole into the inner workings of the destroyer. And it's actually being clipped by basically this big gray wall there. I can't fit through that hole, by the way. That big gray wall there of the actual station. So for some reason, I can't actually go any farther down. I'm expecting probably in a little bit, this will all start to register that it's supposed to be colliding with each other, and we might just see a massive explosion. So if suddenly I'm being thrown against a wall, that would be why. Oh yeah, you can see all, it's trying to calculate it so much. It's having some ridiculous troubles. Maybe if we're really lucky, we'll actually run into something down here, or at least I should say, not run into anything. We'll be able to get past the bit of wreckage that we saw. Oh, no, there's some more weirdness going on. It's really, really strange that this stuff isn't starting to register and cause kabooms. At the same time, it's just pretty strange to see it clipping through like this. It does make its own sort of crazy collision nonsense. Let's actually get outside of the ship and see what it looks like out there. Maybe we'll be able to see something slightly more interesting. I don't think there's not much of a reason to close any of these doors behind us. And wow, more of the ship. And actually, are you guys hearing that? The door sounds are playing twice for some reason. Game is apparently suffering from some instability. And wow, the back part of the ship's actually up near like the main docking cowling of the station. Let me flip this around, that way the station's right side up instead of the ship. There you go, you can see the weirdness that this has caused. And actually, where did we collide? Let's take a look around for that. Not on that side, it doesn't look like. Ooh boy, that was a nice hit actually. That did a nice amount of damage to the large ship. And you can see some stuff floating out there. Something interesting that they seem to have done actually recently in the game is prevented wreckage and stuff from just fleeing out infinitely into space. Stuff seems to actually slow up now and stop after a while. I guess it's probably just a wise idea to prevent the server from constantly having to calculate stuff flying about. And you can see we've lost a whole lot of weapons on this side. Looks like the main hallways in there are actually still pretty intact. How about the station itself, though? That was supposed to be our main target. The station itself, because probably it's a station and cannot so easily be damaged, or at least moved, is pretty well intact. We've lost a fair few rooms here, actually, now I look at it fully. And we've got a compromised main hallway here, so that's slightly unfortunate. But overall, I'd say, compared to the large ship, which is actually taking some more damage up there, it's pretty good. There's some damage down there, too. A little bit of wreckage there and sort of the storage space. Let's see if we can get this ship free. Maybe that'll cause some more damage to happen. Because right now, it's actually a bit annoying to how it's just clipping through there, not catching up with the calculations. I'd be expecting it to blow up a lot more, and maybe it just did because I got flung forward there for half a second. I'm just going to go back and look really quick. Nope, still. I got my left and right. It's still the same. Yeah, I got my left and right mixed up. I was like, everything's gone. Oh, wait, no, it's not. And I've just tried to turn off my jetpack like 7 times there and hit the ceiling because the gravity's all screwy right now. Having trouble navigating, too, because of the bits of lag here. Troublesome. This is very, very troublesome. Alrighty, back in the cockpit. Let's just turn our inertial dampeners back on. They were actually already on. Let's just try to get free here. I got my engines on full. Looks like something somewhere must be calculating a collision, because we're not moving much at all. You can see they're 0.2 to like 0.6 meters per second. That's with full throttle forward and downwards. You can see our engines firing through that gap. It's pretty actually cool to see those firing. How am I still stuck here? Come on, ship. I've got some motion, like oh, I was at like a meter per second, now it's dropped back down again. Brilliant. Well, I'm really, really surprised here that there wasn't a massive explosion. I'm pretty let down that the ship is stuck like this. I'm so let down. We're just gonna get rid of the ship. That's what we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna get rid of this ship. The simplest and easiest way, and then we can take a look at any more damage that might have been done. So there we go. Ship's gone. Game is still running a bit slow. Now let's just take a look at any damage that's been done to this station properly now, eh? Let's just fly through one of these giant explosive gaps. And that doesn't look too bad, I guess, actually. You know, it's like, oh, okay, so this whole area's been compromised. And the crawl space up here has been compromised. And this room... Oh, and this room didn't even have a roof somehow. Brilliant. I'm really surprised this didn't do more damage. I expected it to just tear through this place, but I guess when I built everything out of heavy armor, that sort of negates the effect, unfortunately. It's pretty cool to fly through here, though, and be seeing, you know, what looks like a relatively safe room, and then, oh, there seems to have been damage here. I wonder if I go into the main hallways if we'll see anything in there. Because in my test run, we got something a bit different, but I wasn't recording it all. Much the same. Unfortunately, this is not as destructive as I was hoping. Damn. Alrighty, so the bloody thing wasn't nearly as explosive as I liked, so I filled the whole thing with, well, explosives. And hopefully this will give us a slightly better show than what we just had. Now that actually looked pretty awesome. for some reason the whole thing is still here. I would have expected the sides to be gone, but that that was a lot cooler. And the inside is definitely much more torn up than it was before. That felt a lot more like a proper destruction thing than that silly other ship crashing. That felt good. That felt good. Alrighty, well, for some reason, I'm amazed. That floor is still there. You see that? This floor, it's like, I think the same floor that was here originally. It's just been squished down and, like, deformed. I'm really amazed it didn't blow up. There were bombs right on top of that. Wow. But the inside of the whole place, because it was largely made of, well, it still had heavy armor, but it had lots of open spaces, but light armor on some of the walls, has been completely wiped out. That was, yeah, that was pretty cool. Now that felt like a proper destruction of a station. Maybe once the game gets a bit stabler, I'll try the crashing of that big ship into this again, or actually maybe just fill the whole thing up with explosives. Anyway, God, it looks like someone just burnt down an apartment building. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you like that boom at the end. And I'll see you guys next time. Wow, it actually looks like it's probably fine from here.